Hi gang, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This is Ourique again at Portugal and Beyond. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Today is a video about a district within Lisbon, the city center called Campo de Ourique. It's popular with expats. A number of people that visit will stay in this area, and I want to give you some of the positives as well as a negative if you're looking to stay here for short-term or long-term consideration. So first things first, let's go to the map. So as you can see it here, I've kind of highlighted the area. This is where it is. A couple of the things that stand out, it's on a grid. So the streets are kind of a grid system, much like what you would see in North America. So pretty easy to get around. Lots of shops. The biggest thing I think for people is that it's flat. Most communities and most districts within Lisbon itself, the city, are on rolling hills. 80% of Campo de Ourique is flat. So that's pretty cool and easy if you want to get around, walk around, bike around. So that's important to note. One of the highlights of Campo de Ourique is the Mercado. So they have a market there. Fish, meat, vegetables, you name it, they've got it, as well as they have a number of kiosks where you can order food too. So all under this one roof. It's a pretty neat option. There's a couple of these markets that are dotted throughout Lisbon, but the one in Campo de Ourique I think is excellent. They also have a very nice park in Campo de Ourique. In the coming years, and let's say the next 3 to 5 years, there'll be a subway stop there that they're working on that I think is going to be the entrance or exit will be somewhere in this park area. As you can see, I've done more photos of what the streets are like, just typical straight level streets. Another highlight in Campo de Ourique is the Fernando Pessoa. He's probably one of the, if not the most famous poet and writer from Portugal. His home is here and they have a museum built. I highly encourage you checking it out if you're walking through the area. So the area, positive for being grid system streets, it's flat, some great little boutique shops and mom and pop establishments to check out. The one negative or downside of this area that you should be aware of is, as I'm showing the video here, you can see it is on the flight path for planes. So every 3 to 5 minutes throughout the day, you're going to hear airplanes going, either taking off or landing overhead. Even though the airport's still a few miles away, you're going to hear airplanes whether you like it or not. So that's something, it may be something that's not a big deal. You may get used to it. But for us, we live one district over in the Estrela Lapa area, and we don't get bothered by it. It's actually something that just is a part of your day. So I wouldn't necessarily discourage you from moving into this district if you wanted to. It's very nice. I would say that there's a lot of expats there. There are a lot of people living from all different countries in this area, along with a fair amount of locals who have stayed in Campo de Ourique. Another downside that has been touched on by a few people that I know of that are subscribers that have lived in this area, they said the rents are starting to get very high, to where a few years ago, $500 to $700, you were able to get an apartment, and I mean euros, excuse me, not dollars. Now it's 1,000, 1,300, on up to 2,000, 2,500 euros per month to get an apartment in that area. So it's a very nice area. I think it's a very clean, well-kept area, but it can be a little pricey depending on what your budget is. So again, wanted to show you this district. I've got dozens more to show you throughout Lisbon. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said at the top, please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much. And as always, have a great day.